Click the link in the description for your free Amsoil catalog. It's time for a quick shout out to some of our friends. B&B Auto Sales, your muscle car connection in Brookings, South Dakota. Above the Notch Car Club, a car club for auto enthusiasts in northern New Hampshire. The New Hampshire Muscle Car Club, the largest muscle car club in all of New England. MGM Classic Cars in Addison, Illinois. Visit mgmclassiccars.com today. Beach Hill Automotive in Bethlehem, New Hampshire, specializing in the repair, service, and towing of muscle cars and classic cars. Absolute Auto Body and Collision Repair in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. And lastly, I am your independent Amsoil dealer. Click the link in the description for your free Amsoil catalog. And last but not least, if you decide to advertise with the Muscle Car Podcast, this could be part of your advertising message. Good evening and welcome to the podcast. I'm really glad you're here. I have a robust lineup of muscle car entertainment on tap for you tonight, but before we get into all of that, I want to make sure that everything is working properly. So if you can see my face and hear my voice, I'm going to ask you to leave a comment. Please let me know where you're viewing this from and whether you are a first-time viewer or a regular viewer. Now, to our first-time viewers, if this is your first time hanging out with us tonight, I hope you have a good time with us, and I hope you decide to join us here each and every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, this podcast simulcasts to 8 different places across Facebook and YouTube. So wherever you're viewing this right now, just circle back in 1 week's time, and we'll be waiting for you with another fun-filled episode. Now, to our regular viewers who are here week after week, month after month, and season after season, you guys are the ones who make this possible, and we really, really appreciate that. Pardon me. So let's take a few comments, and we'll get right into it and bring our friends on. Here we go. BCJ Vids says, howdy. Howdy back. Nice to see you, regular viewer. Our good friends and regular viewers, very regular viewers from the very beginning, Stacy and Art Fosler, say, hey guys, sounds good. And they're viewing from Platkill, New York, regular viewers. Also, our good friend Mike Whiteside, he was on the podcast earlier today, which we'll be talking about in a few minutes. Mike Whiteside says, greetings and salutations, gentlemen from Illinois. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. So let's bring our friends on and get this party started. Gentlemen, how are we doing tonight?
Very good.
I'm doing good, Mike. It's good to be back.
Good deal. Nice to see you. Now, Rob was traveling last week and couldn't make it, but we're glad he's back. And, of course, we've got a face missing tonight. Virgil is traveling this week, and he can't make it. But we're hoping next week we'll have the full house and everybody here and party as we usually do. But the show goes on regardless. Let's take a look at what we've got on the agenda tonight. This is a video that was sent to me a few years ago by Salvatore Mengiafreno. He's got a 1973 Buick Riviera. That's the G5 with the boat tail, and it is a beautiful specimen. Let me pull that up here. Oh, sorry, I'm going to click.
And Mike, when you say G5, I'm a little confused about that. Usually they just call it Buick Riviera, and so I'm a little.
That is an excellent question. In fact, let's pose that to the viewers and see if they know. I'm not 100% certain, to be honest with you. I know he just called it that. And, yeah, let's see if there's anyone in the audience that knows what that means. Yeah, let's roll this clip.
There we go.
So yeah, thank you so much to Salvatore for that amazing footage. What a gorgeous car. Michael, reaction to that?
Yeah, I was just thinking, G5, could that be Generation 5?
Possibly.
Generation? Who
That's
knows?
as good a guess as anybody. Yeah.
But as I was looking at this car, and every year they made this car, it's just a big wow. Every single year, it was a major difference in the make, the model, and everything else. And just hearing the muffler and the mag sound, it tells you I'm screaming for power here, and don't play with me because I have a lot of power behind the hood. And I mean, that's what these cars are all made for. They were made to say, hey, I've got a lot of power. Don't mess around with me. And being
sure.
a GS on there for, grand touring and whatnot, grand sport, in other words. But I mean, these cars are just so awesome. Every year I've seen them. The radical differences in the way they design it, and even the back window. If you look at the trim, you got that nice flat area, and then it goes up on the curve, and then it's like, wow, that's a unique design for a window, for the back window, and then the boat tail at the end, it's basically upside down canoe.
Yeah.
But beautiful car. And now I'm gonna let you take it, Ron.
Oh, what a great looking car. The body and everything's in great shape. The interior is fantastic. And the exhaust system, man, that works with that. Too bad he didn't have the hood open, show us what's underneath there. But that
I'm guessing maybe around 400.
I'd hate to replace that back window. Oh,
yeah, that'd be some money.
Glass like that, but it looks really sharp on that car.
Yeah, gorgeous from every angle.
Yeah.
That car is a looker. And you're right, Rob, everything is intact. Everything's like it's supposed to be. Yeah. Really nice. And Mike Whiteside says, just think how cool it would look if the rear end was actually the front end, especially with that boat tail. It's true. It would look good that way too,
Yeah.
It would work either way, for sure. Just gorgeous from every angle, for sure.
And why did they eliminate chrome off cars? Man, that chrome bumper looks so sharp on there.
It does.
Well, this is the big thing right here. Price tag.
Yeah. Yeah, and the chrome in the front. Yeah, what a gorgeous vehicle.
And then there was another, and that was to cut back on weight. Yeah. The first thing that go on cars with the bumpers stuff. I don't know about the lack of steel underneath for the structure, but I do know that was one of the things that they got away with, and that helped reduce, the emissions, because now it doesn't take as much to move the car.
Yeah.
So that was one way for the government to make the emission control work.
Sure. So cool. We're on item number 2 now. It's time for Amsoil and announcements. And I know Rob has got some things for show and tell about Amsoil. So if you're ready, Rob, I'll put you full screen and we'll get out of your way.
I'm ready. With a broadcast like this, we always talk about Amsoil Z-Rod oil. Amsoil comes in 20W50, 10W40, 10W30 that was. This one here is a 10W40, high zinc oil. Now, I had a conversation today with the Shell rep. He happened to be here buying some Amsoil. He's a Shell rep. The reason he's buying it, his son races go-karts, and Shell don't make an oil with high zinc for his go-kart. He needs 20 parts per million, and our T4 oil meets that qualifications. But we're both talking about zinc, how people buy zinc additives and add it to the oil. Problem with the zinc additive, it separates. So when you shut your engine off, it sits all at the bottom of the crank. When you start the engine, the crank starts moving, it stirs the oil up, it stirs the zinc up. And you want the zinc, so as soon as you start the engine, you want it in the lubrication. You want the zinc on the oil that's sitting on top of the rockers, cams, lifters, and all that. That was the purpose of the zinc. It's a really high lubricant. Doesn't work with O2 sensors and catalytic converters, it will plug them. But you want an oil with the zinc already in it. You don't want to add a zinc additive. And Amsoil always has a promotion code where you can buy products from Amsoil. You can get a free catalog. It tells you all about all the Amsoil products that are available. And in the catalog, we even have the prices listed right there. So it shows you what the retail price would be and what the preferred customer. For $10, you can become a preferred customer, buy a case of Z-Rod oil and save $50 on a case. And they go over $100, they ship it right to your door free. But this month they have an extra promotion. Anybody buys $75 worth, they're going to send you this fancy dancy little light, and it goes on your headband, and it has a light on the bottom and a light on the top. So you can look for a piece, or you can have a shine low. This one here, if you want to look for something, has a light there. And this one here has a light in the bottom in case you're working on the engine. And it goes right on your headband. So for anybody who orders $75, you got the promotion code number, Mike?
Yes, let me pop that on the screen. Go ahead.
Free lamp. So if you call the 800 number, sign up as a preferred account, get the best possible discount, and order $100 worth, they're going to ship it right to your door free, and also say, I want that free lamp, and they'll send you that lamp free. And it's as a UP cord for rechargeable. It's a rechargeable one.
Nice.
Wow.
So you don't have to put batteries in it. Now that one, I've been playing with it since noon hour today, and I left it on for 4 hours, and the battery's still good. So I don't know what
Still
it
going
lasts.
strong.
Yeah.
That's
We'll figure that
amazing.
out later in the day, how long it lasts.
That's
So
amazing.
anybody wants more information, how to get the best possible discount, how to buy directly from Amsoil, and it helps Mike with this broadcast. Every time you put a purchase in and you save money and they ship it right to your door, you get this free gift at the time. For more information, you can click on the Mike's link and get more information about how to become a first customer.
Absolutely. Yeah. Please use the link in the description and my referral number. It helps to support the podcast. There are expenses, of course, to doing something like this. And this is how we offset those expenses. And thank you to everyone who's been doing that. I really appreciate it. Well, cool. And I've got an announcement of my own. I had a podcast this afternoon. Let me show you the graphic for it. Made a new friend this week, Barry, over at Champion Pre-Owned Classic Cars down in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. Brought him on for a live podcast this afternoon. He showed us some of his inventory, and we had a wonderful time. So let me cue that up. I've got a video clip of that. We're going to look at about 5 minutes of that tour we did. We went on for almost 40 minutes. But let's take a look here and see some of his cars. Well, good afternoon and welcome to the podcast. We're here with Barry at Champion Pre-Owned Classics down in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. Barry, how you doing today?
Very good. Beautiful day.
Wonderful. Well, we're going to put you full screen, Barry, and we'll give you a chance to tell us a little bit about your business, how long you've been doing it, and then you're going to give us a tour of these muscle cars you have behind you.
Okay. My name is Barry Waddell, and I'm the owner of Champion Pre-Owned Classics here in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. I've been in business since 1994, previously in Purcellville, Virginia, and in 2016 we moved over here where we could get into an area where we could have all of our inventory in an enclosed facility or two enclosed facilities, and everything is inside and out of the weather. I've been in the automobile business since 1967 in one way or another, starting in 1967 selling new Pontiacs in Alexandria, Virginia. And then after several years moved to Oldsmobile and sold Oldsmobiles for many years. And then went into business for myself in 1994 and selling what I call everyday cars. And then after 9/11, I decided I was going to go all the full time into classics, cars and trucks. And I've been doing that ever since 01. I'll go ahead and start with this car right here to show you just a little sampling of what we have. This is a 1965 Pontiac GTO with the original 389 engine with 4-barrel. It's the original red car with the white parchment interior, automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, and factory air conditioning, which of course is a little unusual for a 1965 car. It's got the optional Valley One wheels with the red line tires, and interior has been replaced back to factory original. Tinted glass, all the goodies for a second year GTO. Looks like the birds have already put a deposit on it since we put it out here today. I can start this one up for you just to give you some sort of an idea. Kind of unusual to have the parchment interior in these cars. Of course, it has the bucket seats and the console between the seats. These cars have really gained in popularity in the last 2 or 3 years. The real GTOs have really come on strong, almost comparable with the SS Chevelles. Chrome is good. Good solid car. Originally from Texas.
Cool. Yeah. So thank you so much to Barry. He had some really nice cars there. If you're interested in looking at the entire tour that we did, wherever you're viewing this right now, when you're done with this podcast, just scroll down a little bit and you'll see the tour that we did. Here's the graphic you'll look for. Just search for that graphic and click on it, and you'll be able to see. We went on for almost 40 minutes there. As far as reactions to this, Rob, reactions to this car?
Oh, I always like cars with big blocks in it. They just sound so much cooler.
Yes.
And that's a small car for a big block engine to be at. That would get up and go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That is a nice design car.
Yes. Yeah, really nice from just about every angle. And Michael?
Yeah, I mean, my goal eventually will be to get pictures of every single year the GTO, but that's varies from place to place. Depends on what car shows you go to. I see the same ones almost all the time lately. But occasionally I do see a new one that I haven't seen. But I just love the GTOs. It's just the history on them and the changes over time. You gotta, and then when they went to the very last models on them, and I looked at that and I'm like, nah, that's not a GTO. It's not, I seen these little smaller subcompact car. I'm like, wow. And I do have pictures of some of the newer ones, but I just like these older ones like this because it was just long. It was straight metal. And once again, all chrome bumpers. It's what a real car really, really, truly is. And I like the double stack headlights on these particular years. Because to me, I like the double stack better than side by side, all the lights. But
Sure.
It's just a really nice straight out car. You look at it, it doesn't look like it's all that powerful for this particular car, but then you realize how long the hood is, and there's something good underneath that hood.
Yes.
But that's the one thing I love about these cars. And you look at this, and it looks like just a nice, easy, relaxing riding car. It doesn't look like it's a speedster, but GTOs actually were. They were actually made, to really test the limits.
Yeah. GT is the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Before I pull this down, I just want to give another shout out to Barry at Champion Pre-Owned Classics. His number is on the screen there. If you like what you see, give him a call. He'll be happy to help you out. And if you're curious about the video we did earlier, we went on for almost 40 minutes looking at his inventory. I'm sure there's something there you're going to like. Just click, just wherever you're viewing this now, when we're done, search for the video on that channel and you'll find it. But yeah, let me remove this from the screen. We're going to keep going. We're on item number 3. We're going to take a look at a 1971 Chevy Camaro. Now, this car is for sale by our friends at MGM Classic Cars. So let me pull that up here and we'll take a look at it right here.
Wow, what nice chrome. Oh.
What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Jenkins here from MGMClassicCars.com, Madison, Illinois. Today I'm bringing you this brand new arrival 1971 Chevrolet Camaro. This car is a show quality cruiser with a good amount of power up front. You got a big block. It's got all types of goodies done to it. Headers, everything. 4-barrel intake manifold, RPM air gap, MSD ignition, 700 R4 transmission, aluminum radiator. This car is a treat. US mag wheels. Interior's in great shape. You got these custom bucket seats in here, which I think personally look awesome. Grant steering wheel, working horn, B&M shifter, blow punked radio. Great car. Just beautifully done. Look at that paint. This paint job is just beautiful. Beautiful blue color. Look at those stripes. They got a pearl to them. I'm going to do a walk around, show you guys the trunk, then we're going to wrap this up. Let's take this key out here, and let's have another game of which key fits the trunk. It's my favorite game. Trunk, great shape. Really simple back here, nothing, just a trunk mat. Nonetheless, just great shape, everything's good under the trunk mat, looks great. And the trunk closes nicely. The gaps on this car lines up great. Looks like this car's never been in a fight. All the glass is in great shape, this hood. Before I close the hood, I'm gonna show you. You got 4-wheel disc brakes, Willwood, master cylinder and booster. Everything you could ever ask for in a nice car like this. Hood closes nicely. Nice cowl hood on her. Looks mean. Let's move into the interior one more time. Then I'm gonna wrap this up. Your door panels, really simple. They didn't want to modify this car's appearance too much. It's tastefully done. You got your mile per hour gauge and your RPM gauge. You got a switch up here, cigarette lighter, clock, temperature, fuel gauge volts. Then you got a switch right here. Block off plate for the vents. Just a great looking car. These seats are comfortable. Very, very comfortable, might I add. I'm gonna put the key back in the ignition. I just love how this car feels, how it sounds, and how it drives. Dual exhaust, 2.5 inch. If you're interested in this car, you can visit mgmclassiccars.com. We have around 250 cars in our warehouse. This is just one of the warehouses here. We have something for everyone, and we get new stuff in every day. So if we don't have something for you yet, which I'm sure we do, we will have it eventually. You can call our number, 847-848-1850. Again, that's 847-848-1850. Remember to like the YouTube channel, or subscribe to it and like the video. Stay tuned on the website and stay tuned on the YouTube channel, because we get new inventory in almost every day and you don't want to miss a thing. Again, my name is Mr. Jenkins, and it's been a pleasure showing you this showpiece of a car. And I hope everyone has a great day. Bye-bye.
So yeah, thank you so much to Mr. Jenkins from MGM for sharing that car with us. Woo! That was something to see. Rob, I think it's your turn for the first reaction.
That is showroom condition. That thing could be in a show and win prizes.
Yes.
Yeah. And you look under the hood of that thing, you can see the spark plugs. You look under the hood of my new truck, man, you don't know where to start to find the spark plugs. I mean, that's why so many of my friends back in those days knew how to work on the cars, because everything was right out there, easy to work at. You've seen it. Yeah, but what great shape that is in. And a small light car like that with a 454 in it, it's got power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's got all the right go fast parts on it, and yeah, hard to beat.
Those rims really look good on it.
Yes. Yes.
So Just think, if they would have had that in the standard, I could have one of those and wouldn't have to let my daughter or wife drive it because they don't know how to drive a standard.
There we go. Keep it all to yourself. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
For sure. And Michael?
Yeah, I mean, when I first looked at this, I'm like, my eyes are popping out of my head. I'm like, wow, look at that engine. Everything is chrome. I'm like, you know, you do see cars with a lot of chrome, but I mean, whoever had owned this car originally before MGM got the car, I mean, they really, really wanted to make this car be more than just a showroom car. I mean, you know, you look at this and the engine and everything, all the chrome and the wheels with the rims and everything being all chrome. I mean, whoever owned it really, really, really loved this car to death, because nobody puts this much money into a car with chrome engine, chrome this, chrome that, and go all out like they do, unless they really, truly love the car.
Yeah, that's somebody's baby.
You know, and I noticed that on some of the car shows. I've seen one guy that had suicide doors. He put his own suicide doors on, and I think it was maybe could be a Chevy Nova, but you know, and I'm looking, and the way he did it looked like it was Frankenstein done. You know, I mean, and it's very remarkable, you know, how you see some people do is make a car and make it into a rat rod, but then you got other people that just go in and beyond and just make it so it's not just what it looked like when it was brand new, but literally enhance it so much
make it even nicer.
It's like personalized.
Yeah, that's something to see. Now we've got plenty of comments coming in here. Let's take a look. We've got our good friend Terry Mountney here. He says he's from down under, meaning he's watching this from Australia right now. And Terry and his friend Dale were on the podcast, I don't know, I'm going to say about a year ago, and I was messaging with him earlier today. We'd like to get them back on again and see what they've been doing, because they're, unlike us who are just getting into the car show season, they're winding it down because they're in the Southern Hemisphere. So they're just kind of wrapping up their car show season, and I'm sure they've got lots of images and video and stories to tell us about. And yeah, just a matter of time here, we'll bring them on.
Yeah, we'll love to see that.
Yeah. Also, our good friends Stacy and Art Fosler are asking me, what does GTO stand for? And it's Gran Turismo Omologato. I believe, and I'm not 100% certain on this, but I believe it started in Italy with the Ferrari GTOs. If anyone knows different than that, please let me know. But I think that's where that started. And then David from Alaska Railroad is in the house. He says, good evening, Mike, Virgil, and Michael. Cool deal.
Good evening.
Cool deal. And then, yes, oh, and then he's also saying nice Camaro. Mike Whiteside says, Michael, please buy this Camaro, so I can go to Addison and pick it up for you and drive it out to you. There we go. Yeah, that would be a sweet trip. For sure. And then David from Alaska Railroad says, good evening to Mike, Rob, and Michael. Yeah, he said to Virgil earlier, but Virgil's not here tonight, so he corrected himself. Well, cool. So let me change screens here. We're going to take this down. We've got plenty more to look at here. We're just getting the party warmed up. We're on item number 4. This is a 1970 Chevy Blazer. Now, these are some images that were taken by Michael, I believe last summer. Michael, by the way, is with the New England Classic Cars Facebook group. He does an excellent job with that group. There's a link to it in the description. Be sure and go over there and check that out after the podcast, because he does a great job with that. But let's take a look at this image montage here, and we'll react to it on the other side. yeah, thank you to Michael for those images. That's a really beautiful Blazer, and I know Rob is a Blazer guy. What were your reactions to that, Rob?
That's got some different things on it. I've never seen rims like that before. I'm not sure. It looked like it was spoke, but it had a twirl to it.
Mm.
Yeah, different looking rims. Good looking rims on it. Yeah. I'm putting hardwood floor in mine. I'm not doing the carpeted. I'm buying the kit that they have for the pickup trucks and putting that in it.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, and I have no door handles in mine. They're all filled in, but I don't have a gas cap like that neither. I don't know. I've never put gas in it yet. It's only been on the trailer or pushed in and out of the shop so far. I have to figure out where the gas thing is.
Well, now you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And remember a couple weeks ago we seen that Chevy pickup with a great big bow tie on the front?
Yeah.
I'm looking for that grill. Yes. I
That
have
would
the
be
similar
cool.
grill to that one right now, but I'm looking for that big bow tie one.
Yeah, that would set
I'm
it
out
off.
to an automotive flea market this weekend, hoping to see something like that there.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice pictures.
Thanks.
And Michael, being the photographer, any comments you wanted to make about this, or anything we should know? Or
Well, when I first seen it, I'm like, wow, this is a rarity because I haven't ever seen a 70s model back in the day, obviously, but not, in recent times. And this is unfortunately the only one I have photographed so far. I'm hoping to see more in the future. But not getting to that many car shows, not having a car myself to get around, it's a little tough to get to the different shows and maybe see something different. And one thing I do like about this, if you look at right in that angle you just had, you can see where the mirror is, you can see that there's a little like bevel in there, and it goes from there all the way from the front all the way to the back. And when you look at that, I can just envision having that top removed and having a cap over the, driver and passenger, and seeing this as an El Camino. You can definitely see the resemblance in the El Camino because the Blazers never really had a bump like that. So having a bump like that, and then the taillights, both are screaming out El Camino, but the front doesn't. But I mean, you can see the similarities in the El Camino, how maybe when the El Camino was starting to get phased out, they said, well, we want to get something that's going to be more like undercover. So you can throw things inside. You don't have to buy a cap for it. It's already got one built in. And I think that was the way they were going at the time. And then, of course, Ford, they went after their own vehicles to attack Chevrolet, So if one does it, the other one's going to go. It's just like McDonald's or Burger King. You got a McDonald's, and then you got a Burger King only about a couple of blocks down the street. It's like competition. It's just like Ford and Chevy, and then, when it was Chevy, GMC was making El Camino too. And I'm laughing because I'm like, why would they make an El Camino, in their version of it? Why, you already have one that's a GM product, but they wanted to expand somehow. And, and that's rare. You don't see that many GMCs out there. But still, it is very remarkable, how they're both fighting, like the El Camino and El Rancho. I mean.
Yeah. Well, cool. So we are on item number 5. This is a video that was brought to my attention by Rob. We're going to watch this right off of Facebook, and it's going to take me a minute to pull it up. But did you want to comment on this, Rob, to set this up?
I was just playing through Facebook, looking at different people that have cars, that show cars and stuff like that, trying to find ideas to get, because I want to do a different dash than everybody else has ever done before. But I came across this guy that has quite a collection. So I thought Mike might phone him up and go down and visit him and do a
road trip.
Yeah,
definitely. Well, cool. Let me see if I can pull that on the screen here. And that's not the right page. Yeah, because this is tricky how we do this here. Let me start over. Thank you for your patience.
And he's quite knowledgeable about his vehicles.
Here it is. There we go. Now, can we see that? Okay, we can see that.
Yep.
So let me push play. Make sure we've got audio.
Tom, what did you just roll in with? This is the 4-speed 1971 Hemi Cuda convertible, one of 3 known 4-speeds. The only export 4-speed known at this point. There's 2 U.S. production cars that are both blue, blue with blue interior. One has a black top, one has a white top. This is the only gray Hemi Cuda convertible in existence.
Well, today we're here with Tom Lembeck as we're showing the Cuda man, as far as I'm concerned. Tom, we're videoing your garage, your man cave.
It's called the Cuda Club.
The Cuda Club. Show us just briefly, kind of, we'll walk through. What do you have here?
This is a red automatic 1971 Hemi Cuda convertible, one of 5 U.S. production automatics.
There we go. The man cave. We've got a toy over here. What's this? What color is this? This is a great color.
This one is Curious Yellow.
Okay.
And this is also a 1971 Cuda convertible, and it's a very rare 4-speed shaker hood, which was, you had a special order. Only a Hemi car automatically got a shaker hood. So this is a 4-speed Hemi, not Hemi, 340 4-speed Cuda convertible. Curious Yellow, shaker hood. I bought it because there's only 3 guys in the world that could have a Hemi Cuda convertible 4-speed. And they made a 446 pack. I own one of those. They made a 383 car. There's only 33 of those. I own one, and I own one of 30 4-speed 340 Cuda convertibles. So I try to do the Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Nobody cares except me, but it's just, it's a numbers game.
Yeah, it's fun.
This is a 1970 446 pack Cuda convertible, TX9 black with a hockey stripe, which is kind of a ghost stripe on these cars.
Look at the black.
Rare blue interior, which this is the only 6-pack convertible in existence, black with blue interior. It's got a white top, 4-speed, and it has a non-rally dash. The guy bought it to race. It was a Canadian ordered car. So shaker hood, black, blue interior, 4-speed. The hockey stripe is extremely rare. The shaker hood is extremely rare. And
on a 440.
On a 446 pack,
yeah.
There's only, a handful of those.
Challenger.
This is a very rare Challenger convertible 446 pack, 4-speed. There's 2 in existence.
Does this also, the shaker hood's really rare too?
I added the shaker to that.
Okay, all right.
There is one that it may possibly have a shaker hood, but the story is the build sheet has a crease in it, and you can't see the shaker hood option on the build sheet.
And then what's this one over here?
It's one of the 5 shaker 6-pack convertibles in existence. This is a dealer demo. Galen Govier was out looking at another one of my cars, and he said it's a Canadian dealer demo, one of 5 shaker cars. Although he did mention something about the fact that he thinks this is not one of the known 5 shaker cars because of the dealer demo and the Canadian ordered.
What color is this?
This is lemon twist yellow, and this is one of the rarest, most high-optioned 6-pack Cuda convertibles in existence. It was ordered with the hockey stripe. It was ordered white interior, black top, 4-speed, shaker hood, rubber bumper, rally dash. And this car, it's got the matching numbers motor, but I stroked it, and it's about 605 horse. And because I'm not a stickler for, having it 100% original as far as exhaust, I like to drive them. So, but this is a very, very rare car.
How about this one?
This is a 1971 6-pack Cuda convertible 4-speed.
71.
71s are even rare. There's only 17 cars, 5 4-speeds, 12 automatics. This is a 5-speed.
With that shaker hood?
This was ordered with a shaker hood. It was
How about this one we're working on?
This is a 1971 Hemi Cuda hardtop, white, 4-speed, 410 Dana with leather interior, chin spoilers, and it's one of only a handful of known matching numbers 71 Hemi Cuda hardtops because guys raced them and blew them over.
All right, let's go to our final room in the Cuda. Let's just do that. There's our Cuda tails.
71 Hemi Cuda, the only known white 4-speed billboard car, matching numbers with the sheet and original tags. So this could be the holy grail of all 71 hardtops. Another Canadian ordered 6-pack CUDA convertible. Baker hood was ordered on the car.
And then his driver.
This is a car that I bought, one of the first CUDA convertibles I ever bought in 1987. It's a 383 black 4-speed with white billboards. So that's all on the fender tag, and it was ordered that way. But over the years, I decided that the 383 didn't have enough grunt, so I've had a Hemi motor in it, and that's the one that got blown up through a couple rods through the side of the block. But this is a stroke 446 pack that puts out about 620 horse with Indy heads.
That's a lot of fun.
And this is a real nasty car.
And how'd you get to be such a CUDA and Challenger fan? What got you hooked?
1979, when I was at the University of Illinois, I saw a lemon twist Hemi CUDA in an airport hangar in Danville, and it just blew my mind. So that was the beginning and the end.
That was great.
Yeah, boy, CUDAs. Wow. So reactions to that? Whose turn is it? Rob's?
Oh, that's quite a collection, isn't it? I'd hate to count up how much money he's got tied up in there. Especially some of them were 1 of 17 and 1 of 3 and stuff like that.
Yeah, some rare stuff. Yeah, he's got some money tied up in that.
Yeah.
Unreal. Yeah, thank you for finding that, Rob. That was quite a collection there.
Mm.
And Michael?
Yeah, I mean, I know of 2 places here in Rhode Island. This could be potentially more. And these 2 people actually own these cars. They buy them and they sell them and trade them, and they're constantly changing their inventory. And they have Duesenbergs and Stokes and all these different car makers that from the early century, from 1800s until the very early 1900s into the 20s. And I'm really blown away. And both of these people, one of them actually will strip the car right down to its foundation and rebuild foundation up. And I've gone to this place once, and it's called Dick Chappie's Classic Cars. And I mean, it's amazing what his little crew. He doesn't have a lot of people working there, but what the crew does to strip it down. I mean, I've seen how I never really realized on these old Cadillacs that they actually were solid wood. You had a metal frame, but then it was all wood, and then it was built from that. And I'm like, wow. So I got to have a new appreciation before I went into fabrication on metal, being the flooring and everything else. So it's something to really see. If you ever get to see a place that can restore these old classic cars, even if they're 60s, 70s, 80s, or even in the 20s, I would definitely not pass it up. If you have an opportunity to see these cars, any of them being restored, that's totally something that it's worthwhile to see.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess my reaction to it, my reaction to these CUDAs, being a Mopar lover, all I have to say is, if heaven's not like this, I'm not going.
Oh boy. With me, I'm an Oldsmobile fan, then a Chevrolet fan. So that's how I go in my order.
Sure.
But,
and we've got comments to catch up on too. We've got David from Alaska Railroad talking about that Blazer a few minutes ago. He says, "Nice Blazer, love those Chevys." There's one for you, Rob, because he knows that Rob has got a Blazer project.
And that's exactly why I put it up, just for you, Rob, because I know you were requesting it.
Thanks, Mike.
Nice. And then Mike Whiteside says, "This is why I'm a bow tie kind of guy." Again, reacting to that Blazer. And then getting onto the CUDA here, David from Alaska Railroad says, "Love that CUDA. My favorite year of the CUDA." Yeah, those were the days for sure. Yeah. Oh, and then our good friend Ben Thomas is in the house. He said, "Hey guys, have to respect the Hemis. I'm not a Mopar guy, but if there were a Hemi in my garage, I'd be pretty excited about it, especially if it were a 4-speed convertible." Yeah,
Oh.
no doubt. No doubt. And then Mike Whiteside says, beautiful rides. Talking about all those Hemis, those Hemi Cudas.
Yeah, when
Well,
you see a
cool.
garage, when you see a garage like that with all these cars and the guy owns all of them, and I don't even own a car, it makes me so damn jealous.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, cool. So we're on item number 6. We're going to take a look at another Camaro. A lot of Camaros tonight, but that's okay. This one's a 1974. It's a Z28 for sale by our friends at B&B Auto Sales. Yeah.
You know, it's
Sorry,
nice.
I'm just having
It's
a
nice.
hard
It's the
time
same year I was
changing.
born, Mike.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, here we go. Here's a Camaro. It's taking a minute to load.
No, just give a computer a love tap. That's all it needs.
Yes, maybe if I blow on it. I had a feeling it was going to do that. Yeah, it failed. Let me try it again. That's what I was hemming and hawing about a moment ago here. Here we go. I think it's going to load now.
There we go.
Hi, this is Dirk from B&B Auto Sales. Today we're showing you our 74 Chevy Camaro Z28. This car was an Oklahoma car owned for the past 43 years by the same owner. So pretty cool deal. Shows 98,000 miles on the odometer. Believed to be actual, and I normally ever say that, but the previous owner told me that, who got it from people that have it for 43 years, but no documentation on it. So it'll be reading exempt on the title, but according to previous ownership, is 98,000 miles. Still has original Z28 stickers on it. Looks like most original weather stripping, so showing a little cracking there. That's original belt molding. So a lot of originality. It has original smog pump. Front seat's been done for sure. I think the back seats look like they're probably original. Everything inside looks good. Automatic power steering, power brakes. Real Z28. Correct color. I mean, the door is shut. There's a little chip there on the door. The door is shut as good as any Camaro I can remember. And back in the day, I sold quite a few of these as being in the car business for 37 years. So, and none of them ever shut. So there you can see the originality of the Z28 stickers. So, but it has had a recent repaint. They did a nice job, got a good shine to it. So very, very nice car, and got a lot of history with it also. Matching numbers, L82 engine. We're gonna start up our 74 Camaro Z28. Runs really good. There you can hear the fan. They did put an aftermarket oil pressure gauge in it. The amp gauge looks to be a little funky. Fuel gauge reads a little over a quarter. See, the blinker is blinking there and there. Horn works. Wipers work. There's the radio working. Dome light does not work, so I don't know if that's bulb's not in it or what. Otherwise, very, very nice shape. So you can see all the smog stuff still on it. Matching numbers, engine. There's your headlights. Got the factory wheels, dual exhaust. There's your tail lights. So, really, really nice car. Definitely a These are getting really collectible. Not many of these Z28s and 74 around. So 605-695-7391.
So yeah, thank you to Dirk at B&B Auto Sales for that great footage. I'm trying to think, whose turn is it for the first reaction? Is it Michael's?
I'll take it. Well, it's nice to see a car that's the year I was born, first off. And second, I mean, I would love to be working in one of these places. Not even really working, but just be there, just be taking photos of every single car these places get. And just do a photo shoot on every single classic car. Oh my God, I would die and gone into heaven if I had that opportunity. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's this way here. You can definitely get showcase cars most likely, and then you can get photos of every single one. Oh, that's a dream come true for me.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And Rob?
The first brand new car I ever bought, brand new, was a 1977 and a half Z28.
Yes.
Yep. I only drove it one summer. And when I phoned the insurance company, he said, I'm putting it in the barn for the winter. They said, oh, by the way, we're not insuring you next year. You've lost too many points.
Oh.
So the vehicle had to be put up for sale. Yeah, but it was a fun car to drive.
What was the idea about losing points?
Oh, the police all wanted to pull me over to see what the car looked like.
Oh,
They
wow.
also had to give me their autograph on a ticket.
Man.
Yeah, I bet a car like that begs to be driven fast.
Oh, yeah. And I was only 19 years old, too.
Oh, yeah, at that age, yeah, you're going
It
to
only took one summer to lose all those points.
Yeah. Crazy. Now we've got comments coming in. Let's see. Yeah, Mike Whiteside says beautiful rides. We might have looked at that one already, but he also says Z28, fellas, sweet. He says, yes, absolutely. And then Ben Thomas says cool Camaro Z. Absolutely. Yeah, these are fun to see for sure. So let me remove this from the screen. And we're going to look at one more. I think we're going to skip number 8 tonight because we're getting close to quitting time. But we're going to take a look at item number 7. It's some footage from the Bethlehem, New Hampshire cruise night that I went to back in 2021. So instead of talking about it, I'm just going to pull it up. We're going to look at it, and we'll react to it on the other side.
Yeah, in a minute, you're going to hear the train horn over here where I live.
Oh, wow. How you doing? Good, nice vat.
Thank you.
What year is it?
74.
74, nice. How you doing? Nice Bonneville.
Thank you. It's a Parisienne.
Nice. Is that the one that was made in Quebec or for Quebec? Is that
They made them in Canada, but technically you're right. It's a Bonneville.
Nice.
Thank you.
Do you feel like talking it up? We're doing this for Facebook and YouTube. Do you feel like talking up the car?
Well, I got it from Walt over there. Drove in with that orange car you just see.
Yeah.
It come from northern Vermont near the Canadian border. It's in real good shape. It's got about 32,000 miles on it. It still gets to me though. The speedometer is in kilometers instead of miles. But I picked it up a few months ago.
Nice.
I'm enjoying it very much.
Good for you. Good. Yeah. When I was in high school, my girlfriend's father had a 4-door version just like that, same color and everything.
Yeah.
Brings back memories.
I'll be darned.
Yeah. Very cool. Now, did you buy this because you had good memories of these back in the day, or?
Yes, when I was younger, I started off, I had a 66 Star Chief, and then I went to a 70 Pontiac Catalina after that. So I've had a couple of earlier Pontiacs through my life.
Nice. So pretty loyal to Pontiac?
Yeah.
Good.
I like Pontiacs. I've had a lot of Chevys.
Sure.
You know how kids are. We go through them fast.
Absolutely. Well, cool. Well, good. Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, sir.
Can we get some shots of the interior?
57 Chevy. Hey, Will. You can do this when you get done with that.
How you guys doing? Good. What year is this? 93. 93. Wonderful. I'm doing video for Facebook and YouTube. Do you feel like talking it up?
My name's John Belmore. I live in Bethlehem. I've had this car for 2 years? 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
Yep. Haven't done much to it. Just polished it up. That's about it.
Nice. Is it fun to drive?
Yeah, it's a little heavy on the front end. It's got that big V8 in it. So
Sure.
it's kind of hard.
Get in and out of it.
Yeah, getting in it. I'm 70 years old.
As
So
young as we used to be.
I hear that.
my
Yeah.
wife Rita.
Hey, Rita. Cool deal.
Quite a few cars here tonight.
Yeah, nice turnout. Definitely. It's pretty fast?
Yeah,
Good.
fast enough.
Fast enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's plenty fast. Yeah. Cool deal. Well, yeah, nice meeting you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Gonna get a few angles of it here.
John, why does mine have?
So yeah, Bethlehem, New Hampshire. They do a great cruise night. I'm assuming it's always been I think it's every other Thursday night through the summer months. I'm assuming that's still the case. I should check with them and find out in case anyone is interested in going over there and checking it out. But Rob, reactions to all this?
That's pretty good at 70 years old going buying a Corvette.
Yes.
I have a hard time getting in and out of them, and I'm not even that old. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
One time, my wife worked for a company, and they had a company car, and they give her the company car for the summer. It was a Corvette.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was
Nice.
fun. I think I lost most of my points that summer too.
Oh boy.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Cool deal. And Michael?
Yeah, when they were talking about the white Corvette coming in, stating it was a 74, if you go back just a little bit, go towards the back bumper, I was always saying to myself, geez, I'm always getting mixed up on the ears. They said, well, here's the secret. You'll always know if a Corvette is a 74. Look at the rear bumper.
The plastic covered?
They couldn't make a complete back for a Corvette in 74. So if you look very carefully, right in the middle of the word Corvette in the back, you can see there's a little seam. It was actually a two-piece bumper, and it was only for the 74. So now every time I see a 74, bang, I know exactly the year of it.
Wow.
But that was a little tidbit I was taught. But then when I was looking at the next car, the Pontiac, I'm looking at those seats. I could just envision. I don't know if I could drive that car. I think I'll probably fall asleep before I could go too far. With those plush seats, they're so comfortable. I've been in those cars, not per se with Pontiac, but other cars that had the plush seats. Oh my God, it feels like you're getting hugged. You know, it's just so soft, so comfortable, and it feels like you're riding on like a big, huge fella pillow.
Yeah, it's true. And as I was saying to him, back when I was in high school, a girlfriend I had, her father had a car exactly like this, probably the same year. It was a 4-door instead of a 2-door, but the same color,
Yep.
same interior, and it was the family car. We used to go a lot of places in it, and
And
yeah,
then,
very comfortable.
The last car with the Corvette, I have a friend that has a C4, and I've been in it several times. And because of the way it was made, it was rushed in production. I think it was the 84 he's got. It was rushed into production. Maybe 84, 85, somewhere around that time frame. And he had a same kind of roof as this yellow one is. And when you take that off, you can feel the car twisting. It didn't have an X frame underneath, and the guy that engineered the car wanted to told Chevrolet, listen, you need to stop production on these cars. You need to put an X frame underneath because because you take off the top, it has the problems. And there's 1 or 2 people that told me they have cracked the windshields going over
Because
speed
of the
bumps.
twisting. Wow,
Yes.
that's amazing.
And getting out of those cars, especially the C4, the C5s, the sill was a little bit lower, so it was easy to get in and out of. The C4, the sill was at least maybe close to a foot high, so getting in and getting out was the worst on that particular model. But everybody I talked to that owns these kind of cars, they wish they had them when they were young, and they didn't because they were bringing their kids through college and everything else, and this is their dream car. Now they finally got the kids in college. Now they got the money. Now they get the car. Now they're in the 50, 60-year-old range, if not older, and they're like, oh, I finally get my dream car, but now they can't fully enjoy it because it's hard to get in or out of. It's the same thing with the Camaro and the Firebirds. Your butt, it's basically on the ground, and your legs are almost vertically straight. So, it's very difficult to get in and out of because of that.
Yeah.
But
now
they are very nice cars to be driving around.
Sure. Now we've got comments coming in, and we do have to wind it down here. Ben Thomas says yellow is a great color for a Corvette, in his opinion. Absolutely.
Yes.
That really does set it off. David from Alaska Railroad says, great show, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that, and thank you for being here. And Mike Whiteside also says, great show, guys. Thank you. And yeah, thank you for viewing. We appreciate you being in the house and doing this with us. We appreciate it. And oh yes, Ben Thomas says, great show tonight, guys. Thank you. Cool deal. Well, thank you for the wonderful compliments.
I just wish Virgil was here, but we'll be seeing him hopefully next week.
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully he'll be here next week and everything will be back to normal. Well, cool. Thanks.
I will be looking into maybe talk with you, Mike, in the future for maybe trying to do some more Buick Rivieras. Maybe we could do a special thing on them because they're so radical in the designs.
Yeah, for sure. If you can pull that together, that'd be great.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you to Michael, to Rob, to all of our viewers. We really appreciate it. We do have to go. It's that time, but we appreciate it. And the last word, as always, goes to Amsoil.
Good
Have
show.
a nice evening.
Have a good night, guys. Have it.